Mountain Justice Center, but justice actually means fraud in this world here. But Satan sort of switched it up and made it look good again. But this whole just one big clown show. I can't believe we pay these clowns to keep this clown show going. It's an absolute joke. What? How do we stop criminals from stealing from us? That's the real key. We'll deal with that down the road, after we collect the wrongs they've already done from us. So, yeah, Ivan, do you want to say something? This is the superstar. This is my genius.
No.
Yeah.
No. I don't know what you said, but
I just raved you up at the end. That was all. But, yeah.
okay. So basically, what comes to the truth of the law is that the law is not what everyone thinks it is. So I'm just going to say that, and it is a fraud to conceal a fraud. Okay. Now, I sent an email on his behalf this morning regarding the reason, the lawful excuse for being late. And what I did was let them know about a fact he and I and other witnesses were aware of regarding the fraud that was committed in the prior trial that got the guilty conviction that created the probation order. Okay? If that was a fraud, the probation order was based in fraud. Therefore, it is not lawfully binding. And therefore, this trial is also a fraud. So I wrote down they committed fraud without declaring they committed fraud, and they had no reason not to proceed on this case today, the same way they proceeded on the case without him present. The last time he was obstructed from entering the court, I was obstructed from entering the court. Many others, there was like 20 to 50 people here. You were here that day on the 20th of March. Okay, and so basically, if they committed a fraud, their actions cannot be deemed lawful, cannot be declared lawful. So anything that results of the fraud is therefore unlawful. So if and the best instance I can give to this is if a police officer comes into your house without a warrant and they weren't invited, that is an unlawful act. So anything they do after they cross the barrier, unlawful. Right, and that's the same thing. They crossed a boundary. They're not allowed to. Their statutes might state that they can cross the boundary, but the truth of the law is that it doesn't matter what a statute says. If it's against conscience, if it's against the law, even if the law is unwritten, it's fraud. And that's it.
Dave West, trial, acquitted.
Yeah, I couldn't have possibly said all that, so I keep him there. He keeps it all straight.
Right on.
I didn't sleep much, so I was like, am I going to have the faculty to keep this all together tonight? And it was just too easy. Somebody just made it easy for me. Rolled with the red carpet and said it. It's an easy win. And that's going to happen every time. That's
Good.
Happen every time. Yeah.
We love that. We love that.
Good job.
So, yeah, thank you. Yeah, it's a good day for freedom.
Yes.
We're getting the repayment of all the frauds that have already happened. And we're just going to go back and collect, and all the fraudsters. And the real criminals actually hide here. I know people don't like when I say that, but I just think it's just one big criminal organization. So that's the way I perceive it. And when we all start perceiving it that way, maybe we'll do something about it as a rise up, like some group to do something. Because people, I don't know, we're very, and I hate to say it as humans, but we're very sheepish when you're going along, wearing your mask. Conform. It's a language I call conform. They taught you in those indoctrination camps that we went to called school, which got you to conform like a robot. And when you surrender your will to these people, who's ever running the show back there, whoever, I think I know who it is. I don't want to say it. I don't want them coming after me directly. But we're just going to kind of go under the wire, fight for the freedoms, and I think eventually this whole thing will just be. You won't miss it when it's gone. You won't miss it when it's gone. So just stop it. Don't delete yet. Don't pay them. Don't pay your taxes. There's ways around all this stuff. You just got to learn how to work the system against them. It should benefit you. Collect your $1 million when you come into this world too, by the way. So there's other ways to live your life. So let's get the free money from them that they already owe us. It's a big win today. Thank you very much.
Big win.
All right.
Ray.
Huge win.
Yeah. So,
Thank you.
yeah, we're going to go after them all, buddy.
I'm working tomorrow.
I know. I agree with you. But we're going to get them.